Biohacko versus biohacking. That's something I'm going to talk about today, so stick around. Hi, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Bio-Hacking. Now, if I were to explain Ikigai Bio-Hacking in one word, it is biohacko, right? So what does biohacko mean? Well, first of all, what does Hackko mean? All right, so what is Hackko? Hackko is a Japanese word. Yeah, we write Hackko like this. It means fermentation. Yes, so when we ferment soybeans to make natto, or when we ferment vegetable to make pickles, yeah, basically that is the process of Hackko. It's a fermentation. Yeah, and then we do fermentation in many different ways in our culture. In fact, there was a film recently released called Hackko no Tami. That means a tribe of fermentation. Yeah, because Hackko is everywhere in Japan. Yeah, we do a lot of fermentation, not only when we make food, but when we make compost, we use the process of Hackko, right? Okay, and then often Hackko is used to preserve food, to kind of change the state of food to, stay alive longer, yeah, instead of decaying, right? So in the same way, if we apply Hackko in our body, yeah, we can prolong our health span, yeah. And that's the idea to apply the concept of Hackko in your biohacking or the wellness field, right? And then, but how to do it? Yeah, basically we are collaborating with other natural elements, yeah, such as microbiome, yeah, because gut microbiome is critical for our well-being, yeah, and then also cells, the function of cells such as autophagy or function of mitochondria and so on, and also other physical elements such as meridians. Meridians are the lines of energy used in acupuncture and shiatsu. Yeah, and organs, yeah, because in Oriental medicine, basically you work closely with organs and meridians, yeah. And also, you're working with microbial world in general, which includes soil microbiome too. In fact, microbiome is everywhere, not only in your gut, yeah, in the soil too. So you're basically working with microbial world, and that extends to the natural kingdom or the Gaia, the Mother Earth. Yeah, you're not only working with microorganisms, but working with the sun, water, air, trees, plants, everything. Yeah, and then with your consciousness. Now, consciousness means your mind and spirit. Yeah, so you are working. So in other words, it is an integration of body, mind, and spirit, and also the planet or the natural kingdom. Yeah. Okay, so in other words, biohacko is a process of letting our body back into the natural state by collaborating with all the natural elements. We let them do the work. We let the microbiome do their work. We let autophagy does its work and so on. And then by letting our body back into the natural state, everything functions properly. Yeah. Okay. And that is a little different from biohacking, because in biohacking, it is a process of, biohacking is a process of hacking our body to be optimal, right? But who decides what is optimal? Yeah, in this case, the human intellect. Yeah, our mind using a scientific knowledge, using scientific calculation with all the data, we kind of decide, what is optimal for our body, and we kind of intellectually control our body. Yeah, but with biohacker, you don't control it. In fact, you release the control and you let nature take care of everything. Right. So the purpose is different too. In biohacking, many people are biohacking to live longer, to extend your lifespan to age 150 or 200. Yeah. Or some people do biohacking to become superhuman, to perform outstandingly. Yeah. Improve your performance. Right. While in biohacker, there is no purpose, because you're kind of releasing your intention in a way, or you're releasing your ego. You let the nature take care of your body. You're kind of surrendering, in other words. Yeah. Therefore, you will accept any kind of outcome, whether it is positive or negative or anything. You cannot trust nature in that sense. But most likely, what will happen is you will stay sick-free until age 120, because that is our present lifespan. Most people can probably live until 120, but then without getting sick. Yeah, because by bringing back your body back into natural state, you will stop unnecessary decaying, unnecessary diseases, because a lot of diseases are byproduct of your unhealthy lifestyle, quite often your artificial lifestyle. So by leading a natural lifestyle, you will not catch lifestyle diseases. Yeah. And then therefore you can extend your health span. But that is a byproduct. This is not, you're not aiming to do it. You're kind of releasing your kind of surrendering the nature and accepting any outcome, but by doing it, you're obtaining this outcome, right? And then, so therefore, you are accepting death and aging too. You're not fighting against aging. You're not fighting against death. Yeah, you go along with the natural course. Yeah, so biohacking and a biohacker look similar in a way that you're both working towards your wellness and optimization, but it is coming from a totally different concept or way of thinking in that sense. All right, so how to do it? Yeah, and because of that, we do not use any artificial method. Yeah, we don't do any like a microchip implanting or anything like that. We use only natural methods to harmonize yourself with nature. Yeah, for example, through eating natural food. Yeah, with a lot of fermented foods such as fermented brown rice, natto, a lot of vegetable, to have a diverse fiber to feed your diverse, microbes in your gut. Yeah, and then we do a lot of intermittent fasting, because that is also critical to give your digestive organ a break. You give your gut a break. Yeah. And we do a lot of exercises, but a lot of natural exercises, such as walking in the, or Nordic walking in the nature. Yeah. And this is a sun gazing meditation I do every morning. So I kind of look at the sun and observe the morning sun energy. Yeah. It just kind of wakes me up. And I do some HIIT, but body weight HIIT. Yeah, because you don't want to tense up your muscles too much. And I do a lot of loosening and stretching as well. When I do a resistance training, I do it. After that, I do loosening and stretching, yeah, and rolling my joint and so on to kind of make my body flexible as well, yeah. And I also incorporate some oriental exercises such as, Qigong exercise. Right. And we do some hormetic activities such as having a hot bath or sauna or a cold plunge, yeah, or biosteam. Yeah, biosteam is very popular in Japan at the moment, and that is very much like biohacko, because biosteam is also called hakko mushi. Mushi means steaming. So hakko, yeah, so it's kind of a steam fermentation or fermentation through steaming. Yeah, fermentation through steaming is biosteam, right? You basically kind of, boil some natural herbs, and then you observe the, bacteria, into your skin. Yeah. Also, we do shinrin-yoku, forest bathing, going to the forest and observing the natural energy from trees. We do a lot of gardening, working with the soil, working with soil microorganism, the plant, insects, and everything. You're connecting yourself with the natural kingdom, and it is very good for your well-being, right? Yeah, so that's about it. Right. So the bottom line is biohacko does natural method and not the artificial method. Yeah. And that is what Ikigai Biohacking is all about. Yeah. And if you want to know the difference between Ikigai Biohacking and biohacking, I also made a video called Ikigai Biohacking versus Biohacking. So, well, maybe it was called Biohacking versus Ikigai Biohacking. But anyway, yeah, you can watch that video as well. Right. Okay, thank you for watching. Again, my name is Sachiaki Takamiya. I am the author of the Ikigai Diet and Ikigai Biohacking. Now, if you want to know more in detail about Ikigai Biohacking, please read the book Ikigai Biohacking, Biohacking Based on Japanese Natural Health. And if you want to know the dietary side of Ikigai Biohacking, please read the Ikigai Diet. Yeah, I explain in detail about what kind of food you can eat and how you can eat, what not to eat, and everything. Yeah. Okay, so if you like this video, please give me your thumb up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Live with your Ikigai.